Well, good morning, guys. How's it going? Welcome to another video from N1CY November 1 Charlie Yankee, guys. And in this video, we're going to talk about the FTX-1 with APRS, how to set it up for APRS. And also, we're going to talk about the new antenna mount for the ATAS, which I haven't installed yet. I'm using for 2m 440 right now, but it'll be eventually for the ATAS. And hopefully it's going to tune on all the band. We are at the Orange Hill restaurant parking lot, and the views are incredible. It's a little bit hazy today, but hopefully it's gonna be quite nice. We're getting a breeze from the ocean up here. I usually can see Carolina Island from here, but I can't see it today. So this is our location for shooting this video. Okay, so let's go back in the car and we'll talk about APRS. Okay, guys, so let me show you first the mounts that I have on the vehicle, the antenna mounts. Okay, so this is the FTM-400, the Yaesu FTM-400 antenna. It's a VHF UHF. It's a dual band antenna for the FTM-400. And we'll go back here. And this is what I typically mount the ATAS, but we're having problem tuning even with the grounded base. So this is just a dual band VHF UHF antenna. Okay, and this is the new antenna mount. So this is the new antenna mount, and it's not all the way done yet. I have to work on it. I have a bracket that will make it stronger, but for VHF UHF dual band antenna, which I'm using right now, it's fine. So this is the new antenna mount that I have for, eventually it's going to be for the ATAS, but I have to make it stronger. I have a bracket that I'm going to install, and it's going to make it much stronger. But for now, it's for the dual band 2m 440, which is plenty fine. Okay, so let's go back into the vehicle and talk about APRS with the FTX-1. And again, the views are amazing, but it's a little bit hazy because it's going to be really hot today. I can feel it. It's going to be, but we're getting a nice breeze. Oh my gosh, nice breeze from the ocean. It's amazing. Love it. I love it. Okay, so let's go back in the car and we'll talk about APRS. Okay, guys, let's talk about APRS. I'm going to show you how you set up your FTX-1 for APRS, and it's going to be amazing. Plus, I'm going to show you some really cool feature. So I'm going to be using the function select button. So you press this and hold it down to get into the menu, and then you can rotate the knob to select. And once you arrive at a menu, you press again to select it. So I apologize about the glare, but we're going to try our best. We have to zoom in. Someone complained about me zooming in too much, but I got to zoom in. So again, this is the function button. Remember that this one here is the function button. And you can also touch the screen, but I don't like touching the screen. So we have to use I'm going to use this as much as I can. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to set up your radio for APRS, and as you can see, mine is set up and it's working beautifully. So let's zoom in, and I apologize, I do have to zoom in because you need to see what function, what feature you want to activate. Okay, so yeah, this is zooming in as much as we can. Here we go. Okay, and we're gonna try to avoid the glare. So basically, the first thing you gotta do is you tune to this frequency, which is the APRS frequency, 144.390. That's your APRS frequency on 2 meters. Okay, you gotta be on FM. So your mode is FM, 144.390 is the frequency. Make sure you're in simplex, no plus or minus shift. As simplex 144.390 FM. Also, it would help if you have the GPS receiver, which I installed. This is the GPS receiver right here. Okay, and once you've done that with the radio, what you gotta do is you go to the function button, you press on hold. Now you're in the menu, and basically what you want to do, you want to select APRS setting. So you select APRS setting, you press the menu again to select, press again to select, and then you want to go to modem select. So press again and rotate to modem select. I have it on auto. You need to turn it on. It's on auto, but it's gonna be off. It might be off here, and you want to put jumps if you wait a little bit. So you want to select to auto. Okay, so once you've done that, now you've activated the APRS modem. So if you want to turn it off, you go back here. If you want to turn it off, you go back here, you press select, and then you select off. That's how you turn it off. But now it's auto, now it's on. Okay, so we got that. Now you go down here to modem type, and you want to select 1200. Typically it's 9600. You don't want that, you want 1200. And if you wait a little bit, it will select it automatically. Now this is something of a preference, APRS mute, so you don't hear a lot of you don't hear all the shh, shh, shh. You select this on, and these are the other features. Then, but also the next important thing is setting up your call sign. So as you can see down there, it says N1CY-9. So how to select your call sign? You go in there and you type in your call sign, and then you use this button here, the arrow, and not the space but the arrow, and it will automatically select a dash for you. Then you put a number. If you're mobile, you put 9. So again, don't use space, just use the arrow on the right and then put a number, and then when you're done, I put number 9. So N1CY-9, press enter to confirm. That's it, N1CY-9. When you're done, you exit this menu. Okay, here's other stuff that you could do. You could do message. I have a message here, Papa System D3, that's the D star on Santiago Peak. But you can put your symbol. My symbol is Jeep. Okay, icon 1, icon 2. Okay, and then Digipass. Digipass, that's important. You gotta select wide 1, wide 2. So go in there again. No, that's not it. This is the correct one. And then it will save it and you back out. Okay. Okay, and then you go to APRS beacon. Okay, and then you could do info ambiguity off, info speed on, info altitude on. So you do this 5-minute intervals for the transmission. Auto low speed 5 miles an hour, beacon delay 30 seconds. So those are things that you could do. You can also activate the smart beaconing, beacon text. Okay, then back out. Okay, you don't need to mess with the APRS filter. Okay, and then you want to go to extension setting. Extension setting is very important, and I'll show you why. So you go select, you use the function button and press. Okay, my position, GPS. So you don't want the you can select GPS, enter. This is the manual thing, but if you have a GPS connected, you want to select GPS. Okay. Okay, I don't have an SD card installed, so that's pretty much it. That's it, you're done. Okay, so now I want to show you something really cool. Let's say you set up everything and you are driving up a highway and you come up to a trailhead and you want to send a beacon at the trailhead, but you have your radio set up to transmit every 15 minutes or half an hour, or maybe even 5 minutes. So what you do is, if you want to send a beacon, you hit beacon TX, APRS beacon TX right here. So if I hit it now, it's going to transmit the beacon. See, it just transmitted a beacon. Okay, now over here, beacon TX is going to be shown over here, and I'll show you why this is cool. Because the next time, let's say I'm going to exit out of the menu by pressing back right down here. So the next time I come up to a mountain pass on the road or a trailhead, and I want to send a beacon that I am at the trailhead to mark it on a map at APRS.fi, all I have to do now is I press the function button here momentarily. Don't hold it down because it will take you to the menu. Just press it down momentarily and it will automatically transmit a beacon for you. So that's it. That's it in one CY right there. See how I transmitted a beacon. It is so cool. This is such a cool function, guys. Such a cool function. A lot of the APRS videos on the FTX-1 on YouTube does not mention this function. But this is so cool, guys. This is super cool. Again, I apologize about the glare. I tried different parking spots and they're all the same. So that's how you do it. You set up your APRS. It's super easy. Make sure you have the GPS option installed and turn it on in the extension menu. Select GPS, my position, and then go to the APRS menu, set up your call sign. Make sure you're on 144.390 and make sure there is no shift up or down or encode, decode, none of that stuff. simplex 144.390 and you're all done. Super easy, guys. Okay, thank you for watching. November 1 Charlie Yankee.
Big